Check, check, check. Pirate Radio episode 26 so far. You know how we do. Oh, that shit was mad weak, man. That sounded like a fart. You could tell, like, if this would have been like a super produced, like episode and shit, I would have had a fucking, so one of the people in the producer or whatever edit that shit and or put it louder and that little. And yo, I just popped the shit and that shit. I mean, granted, I was trying to like grip it, make sure it wasn't gonna be crazy, noisy like it is. But damn, lackluster ass shit. But fuck it, we pouring. I was laughing because right before pressing play, I was like, yo. Never had like the moment where like at work or at school or maybe at work, because at our age it's better to say like at work, and you see somebody and you just got like big cleavage and it's obvious, like let's say if a customer comes in or even somebody that wants to just be like out there and exaggerate it. And the best part of it is just looking around to see like, you know, co-workers or people who you're next to know and realize that the person got big boobs, but they have to maintain eye focus. Yo, that's gotta be one of the funniest shit, because we're human. We know, you know, like, especially like if let's say if it's a chick with big boobs or whatever, as men, we want to fucking stare, but it's like you gotta fight the fucking power from within and just look all proper and shit, looking straight forward. Listen, it's really fucking tough, those positions, but it seems people go through it, and you kind of know exactly what's going through their head. That shit is fucking hilarious. But yo, Pirate Radio episode 26. Where do I start? With the Kyle Rittenhouse? Might as well. Listen. Like, this is the first case like that I really had no, how they say they have no, they don't have no horse in this race. Like, it literally wasn't. I actually really thought that he was gonna get guilty for killing the dude with the Jewish person, and actually he was the one that was, Ashkenazi Jews, like the European Jews, and he actually told Rittenhouse like some shit like, "Come on, nigga," like basically like, you know, antagonizing, or I don't know if that's the right word. And I'm like, well, and then you still have like a lot of people, you could tell like the never Trumpers, like that Trump is the devil, that those people, like you could tell like it's like they confused now. They don't see the end game, and they're like, okay, what, whoa, and like they bark, like, you know, when you put like the little low vibration noise that only dogs can hear, the frequency. Yo, they react just on cue. What? White supremacy? Oh, and then, you know, of course the argument is gonna be if that was a black person. But then it's not. It's not. Leave this shit alone. Now let's definitely keep tabs. Then are we gonna keep tabs, or are we gonna keep letting the fucking news manipulate like they just did to y'all and me? When I first saw this Rittenhouse shit, I was like, alright, but why would you put yourself in this position? Like, why? You didn't have to go through that shit. In my mind, this is when, as soon as I heard that, you know, the people died and he's being charged. And at the same time, remember, we kept hearing a bunch of stories, and from people that you was thinking was doing more research, and it really wasn't. The fucking media, once again, pumping mad fucking lies, because, well, maybe not lies, but at the end of the day, none of that shit was brought up in court. And if it was, that shit was dismissed. You know what I'm saying? And what the media ain't talked about was clear shit that they brought up in court. And now you're like, wait, what? This happened? Wait, hold up. So he went because of this? Oh, okay, wait, the gun, what? And I was like, nah. When I saw shit like that, like, you can't pick a horse in this race. Cause you're gonna. It's like they intentionally hold certain shit and then release it so everybody can have the aha moment on each other. And it was still kind of sad seeing how people will bark mad fast as soon as they blow the fucking white supremacist whistle, and everybody starts taking it in like as if Kyle Rittenhouse shot three black dudes or Hispanic dudes. Like, it's very weird. Like, and look how quickly y'all up to react. And y'all, and by the way, see, I was gonna speak about this later, a little bit later, but the second topic I was gonna speak about, Young Dolph. What happened there? Now let me pull back. You know what I'm saying? Where's the outrage? Where's the riots? You know why there's no riots? Because we got conditioned to this shit. And just, well, shit. And then we love to say the Cameron line. Let's not escape that one. We love to say, and I say we because it's not really me or maybe whoever the fuck is listening, but it's basically you as in the memes that we see, and it sounds funny. We like it, it's funny because it was the paid in full meme. Niggas die every day. Niggas die every day, B. It wasn't Cam, it was the other Ace, I guess. Mekhi Phife, the one who played that character. And people, say that when somebody dies or, whatever, but it's still our people dying, right? Like, we like to fake rage. You know what I'm saying? That Kyle Rittenhouse shit was just like lazy ass rage, lazy emotional rage to me. Because even when it's like, particularly for black and Hispanics, like, okay. And then I know we all want to use the but if it was, but if it this. Fucking sound like a Frank Sinatra fucking record. But if. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Of course, but if. But y'all saying the same. Y'all quick to say that, and then when it comes to Biden saying being there's no but if. No but if for Biden. Biden can call y'all niggas right there in your face. Hello, my niggers. And put a fucking white hood on. Y'all still gonna be like, nah, that was a cloth that his mom knitted for him and shit, right? Yeah, no, and it's funny. It's funny, but like I don't trust y'all. I can't trust y'all. If it was up to me, nigga, have to be fucking. Women would have to be probably like 55 to vote, and men like after 21 and take classes, nigga. If you leave it up to me, shit, I'm exaggerating about the woman shit. Like, let's keep it honest, but definitely will fucking y'all need classes. Me too. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick little, it'd be like it's like giving a driver's license. I spoke about this before. Recap. That's that somebody that fucking came out of nowhere and be like, oh shit, hey, is that Jay-Z next to Hillary Clinton? Hey, let me be cool with these people. Let me vote that day. And you that's it. You're done. You're fucking influenced. I blame Republicans too, because the Republicans, even though they're fucking neutered now, DeSantis is there, but whatever. I guess the Republicans never really stoop to that level. They didn't need to call and ask somebody. Like, they'll probably call somebody to perform, but usually it's when the people are both agreeing on because they're on the same side, but they both agreeing. Democrats would just be like, I don't know who the fuck you are, I don't know what you saying, but here's some money and just make sure you say vote for blank, okay? You can spill Hennessy, it's okay. It's okay, Master Killer One Rider, but just make sure you mention blank, okay? And voting is when? Voting is the 4th. Is that correct? Voting is the 4th. Who you gonna mention? I mentioned blank. Yeah, and what's like? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it probably is. It's probably sad if we really want to see how it is. In DR, they do it so fast, like they don't give a fuck. And people over there, they know that the struggle is real and the grift is real, that they just be like, oh, you know, they don't view it like how we view it here. How it be like, you sold out, you motherfucker. Like, not like that. They look at it as like, yeah, like, you know, they're using you. So in a weird way, it's like they kind of get it a little bit more ahead of us. But then again, you can go over there with some wild agendas and they will fall right through too. You know, like, at least like what I like about DR, that you don't see that shit here nowhere. Man, I ain't gonna say nowhere, but damn, it's, you know, the street justice is way more over there than here. Here, you can be on the train, you can have a dude slap a woman up 80 fucking times in front of people, and people will just stay there and look at their phones. Like, you know how be like, people be like, oh, don't ride that train that night, nigga. Don't ride that train in the daytime either. Shit, because if something's gonna happen to you, something's gonna happen to you. You know, and people ain't gonna do shit. Trust me. You know, so and the way New York, you could talk, just jump like topics. I'm gonna get back to the Rittenhouse shit, but the way specifically New York has it is like, damn, you can't even ride. You can't have no protection, you know, for yourself. And shit, if it comes to a point, you're gonna have to, everybody, all the dudes that just try not kill a nigga, but is trying to keep the peace at the same time. We're gonna have to out here be like bitches and fucking buy pepper spray. Be like, whoop, a group of 5 walking towards me. Let me fucking spray this fucking pepper spray that you fucking use for grizzly bears and shit in the wild. Have the motherfuckers rubbing their eyes all 24 hours after this shit. But, you know, as a source of protection, but, you know, you can't blame anybody that's walking around with that, because shit, especially now, it's like then they trick people, they trick us. I'm gonna have to say us, because it wasn't me, obviously, but shit, man, they really had us talking about defund the police. Like, don't you get it that they could easily use a situation, make y'all fall for it, like it happens, you know, one time since like 2016, and rightfully so, predict exactly how we're gonna operate right after. It happens. When you see also that Kyle Rittenhouse shit, they had like drones that people didn't know about recording shit that was going on also, and I'm like, yo, this shit look crazy. It's like they spark like a situation. Like, let's not forget, like that George Floyd dude, he was co-workers with the cop that shot him. Well, not that shot him, but that put his knee on him. And I know coincidence, because they probably worked in the same thing as security guards or whatever, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, if people would have told me, like, yo, all them stories that happened or whatever, nigga, none of that shit really happened. It was all crisis actors. See? This is the part where it separates the conspiracy theorists, the OG ones. You know, because we shouldn't let 9/11 2077, you know what I'm saying, or 9/11 3000 and 2001, you know, be the century mark or whatever the fuck when it is, and be like, can you believe that 9/11 was a hoax? Or not a hoax, but an inside job? And then everybody like, oh shit, it's our job, yo, can you believe? No, nigga, like, we've been thinking about this since like a couple years right after it happened. Like, as soon as I saw that third building fall and no plane hit that shit, I'm like, wait, and they expect us to believe what? You know, but that's how they play their game. They roll it out way after. The JFK shit, Trump wanted to release it, then the FBI like, no, Panther, we're gonna release like a little bit of it. And it's just like, yeah, yo. And then in a way, I kind of looked at like, damn, Trump don't got the full power like that. You know, so I don't know. A lot of people, even on the conservatives, are seeing like, damn, Trump, like, hold up. So we all still all like iffy about these weird ass vaccines, but I bet. But you was the first nigga trying to say like pushing it up. You know what I'm saying? And even though when he was pushing it, everybody that was pushing it now heavy was like talking shit about his version of the vaccine or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, listen, when they say like the two wings on the bird shit, that shit makes sense. You imagine if shit Trump, I don't know, to reach a certain fucking plateau of enlightenment or some shit or some Illuminati bullshit, needs to play his role as a fake savior. You never know. You never know. You never know. That's why, like, they want to make sure they keep us in a certain mind frame so they can get away with a lot of shit, and then once they'll have it so it will be so bad that if I say something a little bit absurd, it sounds super crazy to the regular people. You meet a couple people and they fucking a little bit afraid to like tell you everything they really think or what's going on, and rightfully so. That's why, like, yo, on some real shit, a saying that I can say for sure is like relatable is ignorance is bliss. It really is. And to think that I'm still ignorant about things, right? But damn, man, ignorance is bliss. You know, because like when it came to celebrities, I was like not crazy like that, but you know, like when you would see a celebrity, you would think like, damn, like they rich, yada yada. Then, you know, as you grow in, you see like a lot of rich people are like killing themselves and shit and just doing wild shit. You know, that it makes you think like, oh, okay, so having money is not like the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Because what you rather have? Look at like Selena's pops. Everybody, I don't know why, but they always be making Selena's pops look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like not on almost everything, because the new Selena shit, you know, is probably the regular. It's just like when you have a strict father, oof, they love to make fucking rumors about like him and shit. But anyways, her own father was like, you know, after she passed, of course, he was like, yo, yeah, I regret putting her in music because she would have been alive right now. And that's true. You know, and he did what he could because her voice was, you know, stood out way too much, and she liked doing the music and all that shit. And as a father, you be like, I bet music it is. But then the music industry is a whole different thing than music, you know. So, and that's you know, right up the alley. It ruined the arts, and it can ruin, you know, a whole wave of people that are thinking on different levels. You know, to hate art because you know that you won't make money out of it, that's crazy. Like, we at that level, of course, because you can just see how everybody want to talk tough and kill each other in the hip hop music industry. But then, you know, they all have one thing in common: they're all getting fucking raped by their record label, right? Look who they're supposed to fight, and look who they're fighting. They're fighting each other. Like, you see, now you get what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking buffoonery. As I sip this fucking champagne, this cheap champagne, by the way. My cough kind of went away. Shit, it's been for this. I don't know what the fuck I had. Which version of this I had? COVID what? God damn. The COVID 2K21. This is gonna be like a fucking, like a video game, like a new Call of Duty. Yo, you got the new COVID, the new COVID 24? Like, nah, it comes out next week, nigga. Like, fuck, nigga. You know what I mean? People catching up, and some people still don't get it. Like, you can tell they one version away of saying, wait a minute, what's the big idea here? they one booster away. They agreed to all of them in the past, But I think they just one more way of just scratching their noggin and asking a question as simple as, wait, what's going on? Then there's gonna be the main ones that finally crack the code, like fucking years late, and then be all up in the videos, all up in social media, acting like they fucking like Columbus and shit, like he found America. Like, nah, nigga, we been talking about this shit. But that's how it is, though. And why not? Like, I'd be thinking about, like, damn, back in my days when I was like just dumb as fuck. Like, what the fuck I was talking about? I was still on my pivot. I still have my things that I was thinking about, but I must have the worst takes back then. But when you see something like the Young Dolph shit, and it's just like, yo, you could tell we still killing each other. Like, it's getting to that point, like everybody's asking each other, but nobody want to say nothing. Like, and at the same time, like I think I said before, you have people like, okay, the deaths is happening in Chicago. Now the deaths happening in New York. Oh, but you can't talk about the deaths in Chicago because y'all not from here. Oh, you can't talk about shit from New York. I'm like, man, if y'all don't fucking shut the fuck up. That's what I really want to say. But obviously they gangsters. They'll fucking blow your head off just because you fucking offended them. They're really fucking tough. So they have to kill you, I guess. They have to play God. They ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's tough behind the gun. That's the only thing, you can talk about, do crisscrossing back in topics. But that's the thing about that I get when they talk about Rittenhouse. Because they be like, oh, he's all that tough with the fucking, with the gun, but, he ain't no fight or whatever. And at the same is like that, what a liberal take. But I get it, I understand. But now, what they have to understand is that this is America, man. This ain't fucking DR. You know the difference when you go. You don't want to stay there that long. Your ass want to come right back. You know what I'm saying? After you see that fucking wave splash back and forth, couple fucking days, and you're just like, okay, hold up, hold up in this bitch. When I'm going back to America, let's keep it real, nigga. I know y'all love this country, huh? Y'all following protocols, the news and everything. Y'all niggas should get the Nobel Peace Prize, the fucking the Purple Hearts. Y'all working for the government just as much as the fucking cops. That should have right there the Don DeMarco. Y'all the fucking real fucking secret agents. Y'all the CIA. All y'all motherfuckers that following every little bullshit that the media tells y'all fucking start reacting. And obviously I react too, but at least I'm reacting like it's like that's why I love the game Metal Gear Solid. You gotta pick who the fuck are you playing in that game. You can start off as Metal Gear. Eddie can Metal Gear. You can tell. You can start as Solid Snake. The game is called Metal Gear. By Hideo Kojima. Video game came out in '98. You can play the Solid Snake character and not know you're in a fucking simulation this whole fucking time. And what the same missions you're gonna do when they call for you again, you're gonna do something kind of very similar to what the hell you did years prior. It's the same fucking mission it just rolled out in a different story, in a different characterization. It's a joke on us while a joke on them while a joke on us. In a weird way. But who are you gonna like? Me, like, you have to be the fucking the Revolver Ocelot in this shit. He's the one that, in a weird way, it's like he's guiding Solid Snake while being his enemy, but he's guiding him. Like, even in the game, there's parts that you can do certain things, but certain things you can't do. Like this one part, I'm thinking part 3, which part 3 takes place like in the 60s during the Vietnam War, I believe, some bullshit there, or the Cold War or some shit like that. And when you shoot, if you shoot Revolver Ocelot, the game you get a game over because that's not part of the fucking script. So I'm like the Revolver Ocelot. Like I see both sides, and when one side thinks I'm working with them, the other side thinks I'm working with them. No, I'm not working for none of them. Type of shit. That type of shit. That's the Revolver Ocelot mindset that you have to play, I guess. Because Jesus Christ, listen, the way you see these conservatives do videos of reenact, it was like fucking weird. Like, damn, niggas is losers. But when you see them doing like reenactments of like, if I was holding the gun like this, I would look. But you stand right there. If I had the gun like this, it's just like, yo, look how they get. Look how they get when it's when it's one of their own, one of their good old boys. And this is when I jump to the fucking, I hate to say this, but like the liberal side. And I'd be like, yo, but look, you know what I'm saying? But it's not even the liberal side. I just step back from both of these motherfuckers and be like, yo, but look how these niggas acting. Because you know what? Like my heart just tells me thinking with the emotion. But my heart just tells me if this was a Proud Boys event and there was a riot, if this was a MAGA rally and there was a riot and then that happened and the shooter was from like somebody who was cool, who shared similar views and maybe posted a Black Lives Matter poster, you know, because he was just fucking confused by everything the media is telling them and celebrities is telling them, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Easily influenced mind. But it was reversed. You think they would have went hard for Kyle Rittenhouse? Crying with him? No. It's like when I put like a very angelic music track, but you know it's a fucking scary movie. You know what I'm saying? It's that weird paradox, I guess. But it's really weird. Because they have all that battery for Kyle Rittenhouse, but then when that Ashley Babbitt chick got killed in the Capitol, they were going, but why you gotta shoot her? But why you gotta shoot her? But why you gotta? They were making every excuse. You know what I'm saying? When she clearly was there, rioted. You feel me? Like, this is why you gotta step back. Because then, if you don't, then you're gonna end up defending what conservatives think about the Kyle Rittenhouse shit, and then they think about the Ashley Babbitt shit at the same time. Nah, nigga, they shitting on themselves. They stink already. So it's just the hypocrisy everywhere. Hypocrisy everywhere. That's why, like, to keep saying, I have to keep watching, like, you know, Urban X podcast, great podcast, Father and Son. The Hotep's Been Told You. Well, Uncle Hotep Jesus. Because it's like, yo, I know I'm not the only one seeing both sides bugging. And Amazing Lucas, even though he sometimes has shit that I disagree with, but hey, doesn't mean, you know, he still has a bright mind. And by the way, I heard that from Star the podcast, that like young Pharaoh allegedly shot up his baby mom's house, and I'm like, God damn, what a fucking wasted mind. Who would have fucking ever thought young Pharaoh would have fucking went from like a super intellectual to like doing this bullshit? Or maybe this is just part of the like, hey, this nigga seems a little too bright, you know, because it's following. You never know. Still coughing though. I ain't gonna be fucking punching in, punching out just to cover the cough. Fuck that shit. But definitely less than before. But yeah, man, like when I saw that motherfucker acting like a fucking pure crackhead, like I was like, what the fuck? A dude who you would have never thought his mind frame would change, like, or fall into like some type of temptation that would just let him fucking let astray and shit. Like, god damn. Very disappointing. But now look, he's fucking. His wife, his baby moms took pictures of the bullet hole. See, and then a nigga like that now, if he's still like on some wild shit like that, like what comes after that? That he be like, fuck it, if I can't have you, nobody could type of bullshit, and endanger your fucking wife and now maybe your kid, or some we all gonna go out, Chris Benoit bullshit. Yo, listen, Chris Benoit did it, man. That's why WWE don't want to fuck with that nigga at all. Like, he killed himself. He killed his fucking son, his wife, and then himself. Like, what the fuck is going through your fucking head? And listen, people, be like, yeah, addiction to pills, but what the fuck is in them pills that's making you think about, extreme shit like that? Like, it is easy for me to say. I'm just speaking ignorantly, but because I know, like, who am I to explain, what? Well, I don't know, but fuck, nigga, like, come on, hell no. Pendejamente, just like that, the young Pharaoh can go and spray everybody and spray himself. We saw this coming. That's why, like, in a way, I was like, damn, hopefully the people, the righteous people come to him or save him, because it's like we've seen the train wreck. And if it's true what's going on, man, I don't see that long for this motherfucker to be in jail after kicking all that motherfucking knowledge. Like, he, the reason why it sucks, because we can say what we want, but he woke people up for sure. I could wake people up by some random person watching one of my videos, and that's it. This nigga was having a lot of people in his lives. Like, you can't forget that. I certainly won't. He was cracking it down when it came to the Clinton shit and the Epstein shit. I'm not saying that everything he said was a fact, but it makes sense. It just made you think. It made you think. And as soon as shit comes out and it's like, oh shit, it sounds similar to what this nigga said, it's just extra. That's just extra. Extra shit for your mind, because at heart we all have that spirit, like, damn, something is not right. Something is not right. And then for somebody to be kicking that knowledge to fall in the path that he did after he got money, and it's just like, damn, you see, yo, it's like, ugh. I don't know, man. This is, and it's just like, it feels like a trap either way. It's like either the money will fucking ruin you in a way and family, or, it hasn't ruined you, but people around you are gonna ruin you, like, and ruin your family by killing you, or for just being like hateful or whatever. Obviously, like what happened to Young Dolph, you know what I mean? And Boosie said it best. So as soon as that happened with him, Boosie started trending. It's just a wake up call. We need that wake up call. And that's why in a way I be thinking like, oh, is there a fucking trap on us for making sure we make quota and making sure we still fucking ruin our own communities? Because what happens if the reverse of that happens? That the hood communities is like the safest to walk, and people are actually like paying attention in their neighborhood and leaving the bullshit aside. Oh shit, they probably they won't. That would be the scariest shit ever for people. I'm not necessarily for blacks or whites, because this is blacks that don't want to see it like that either. But for those people, oof, that'd be the scariest day. That'd be the scariest day for them. But there's a reason why there's so much hatred and you know what I'm saying, like the killings in the hood and shit. It has to make sense. It has to make sense, because if that shit was the total opposite of that, like, it makes you say, like, damn, maybe these people really, they thrive off of that. They make money off of that, obviously, but that's why I also blame us, because if you know that the white man makes money off black people in jail. All right, so stop going to fucking jail. But no, if I say that, or you can't say that, because you have a point, but you're just being inconsiderate. Like, no, nigga, no. That's not how it works. Like, if I gotta have to sound crazy and hold up the mirror, and then everybody fucking just be like, all right, fuck it, yeah, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta hold that mirror up. Make sure, like, yo, hold up. Remember, this is what we looking at. Like, for real. We like to get led astray. Like, let's keep in mind, white people are watching. And so to some people, like, I don't give a fuck. No, yeah, but white people are watching. When they see, I don't know how, but you can tell white people would have still fucking got away with whatever the hell they want. This is their fucking country. I should not have said it like that, but this is their fucking country. It could be ours. Yeah, it could be ours. It's supposed to be all of ours. All of ours. But we can't, because we're not united. And some people are not united. They still fucking having control of this world. But look at all the bullshit that's happening. So, like, okay, people want to talk about the court system, but we still fucking it up, because we keep adding ourselves in that fucking court system. Like, let's not act like we haven't known, we do know one fucking Tupac, but let's not act like black people ain't escaped jail because of lack of evidence, or just bullshit that, hey, maybe he did, maybe his thoughts was different, but you know how many black people probably beat gun cases and shit like that, or shit that Rittenhouse been in. The baby killed somebody in fucking Walmart. Like, what the fuck? That's the whole point. The law is the law, and if they, sadly, white people is just like, it's still kind of new to them though, because they don't like that. They don't like OJ Simpson. But you're gonna have to give thanks to OJ, because that's what happened with Emmett Till. They don't want to go deep. They don't want to go really deep in history. They like to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta keep our foot in their necks. But how could we, when they have us so tricked into thinking like, yo, nah, let's beef with the person that looks just like me. Let's jump that dude. White people walk around, they smile. White people pass by jogging, they smile. See your own kind, yeah, hit that. Yo, yeah, what he? Okay, look at that nigga. Yeah, come on. And the white man get paid off for all of that. It is true. Off of all of that. That lyric makes more sense now, more and more. Now, what don't make sense is this. I was watching the Hassan Campbell podcast, not his podcast, it's the Matt Hoffa podcast, and Hassan Campbell brought up a Michael Jackson situation. I even posted about it. I'm gonna ruin people's image of Michael Jackson, because this picture might have been Photoshop, but who knows? So, they were speaking about the whole Michael Jackson shit, of he's mentally this and that. Is he like that with kids, or is he not? One dude, Hassan Campbell said, yo, that picture with him and Webster looks crazy. Now, if you Google Webster and Michael Jackson, you might see a couple pictures, but there's one where there's a white man involved on the bed, on his back, has Emmanuel Stewart when he was a younger baby, because he's a midget, but when he was like a young midget, he's still like a baby. So with the baby on top of the dude's pelvis area, the one on the bed, and then Michael awesome like the awesome. It was like some like awesome like if you would see like the way they set up is like a threesome type of bullshit. And who knows if it's Photoshop, right? But this is the world we live in, where it's easy to Photoshop, so it's easy to dismiss it. Just like with videos, shit. Who knows what else? He could fucking probably plant fake footprints, fucking fingerprints. You never know what they could do now. You know, like what's the Photoshop real life version of shit like that they don't tell us about? You know, you just never know. But the picture was reckless, and one of the dudes hosting it, he was on his like, yo, Michael Jackson he grew up too fast and all that. But shit, you can say all of that, but when you see that picture, you're like, okay, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to the point that you better pray that picture is not Photoshop. If the person who took that picture, which most likely it has to be known, and be like, no, I took that picture. Like that's my photo. This is a Michael Jackson picture, and my shit must be worth something, especially something like that. I mean, not for the good reasons, but shit. And then one of the dudes was like, yo, yeah, you know what he was saying might be right because my aunt worked for Diana Ross, so it's like, you know, I knew somebody that knew Michael Jackson eventually, shit like that he was saying. And he was saying that like there was rumors of Michael Jackson being gay and shit, and I guess he was 10 years old and he asked his aunt like, yo, Michael Jackson, like what's wrong with him? Why they say all this about him or whatever? And the aunt, you know what I'm saying, remember, who works with Diana Ross, who Diana Ross obviously will be with Michael Jackson a lot, I guess in tours or whatever. But in this case, it was about a tour. And she said to the little kid, well, he's not that he's not gay. She said, well, he's different. And he said that he would never forget that shit. And then I guess the story that he said, I guess that he got from her was that Michael Jackson had to be like kind of like restrained by his security guard because he saw a bunch of like, you know, dark-skinned Philippine kids when they went to a tour, and that's where Diana Ross was at, and that's how they could say it. And I was like, yo, are you fucking kidding me? They had to restrain him because he saw it. Now I'm like, yo, you see exaggerated stories. But the dude said that after that, he was like, nah, I don't think so. And he said that 6 years later, they started coming out with accusations. Not 6 years later, but he said something like that. Like he saw the shit after, like flash forward. So who knows? But listen, I say this. I prepare myself. I was like, listen, art is art, you know what I'm saying? Because what if the person who invented the plane later on became a fucking, you know, a weird guy, you know what I'm saying? Like a Michael Jackson, yada yada, R. Kelly. What we gonna do? We gonna abandon all airplanes? Hell nah, nigga. We gonna keep riding, but we gonna be like, yo, yeah, the person fucked up. Well, that's how I treat it with the music. Yes, I might listen to the music, I might dance, but listen, that's my soul. You know what I'm saying? Now, real world, I got you like wrestling. Real world, then I could be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This person was not right, blah, 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 and yada, yada. Shit. You know? But at least we gotta hold somebody in responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if he died, nigga. If that shit was true, that nigga fucked up for that. His sister wrote a book saying some crazy shit. So crazy that she had to take it off the shelves right after. You know, so it's a lot of shit. Maybe we just all in this infatuation of, but that's, you know, Michael Jackson, man, like Thriller, you know, Beat It. Yeah, I know. It hurts all of us. But when I saw that picture that Hassan Campbell sent for people to look it up, that was the first time I ever seen that photo. Just like that. It was weird. And if it's Photoshop, it's Photoshop, I guess. I just remember looking at the specific that I'm like, yo, hold up, look at the mirror. There's a small little mirror that perfectly reflects the other guy, definitely in the bottom. And maybe there's also more mirror that reflects Webster's like leg, who knows, man. But at the same time, it is weird that Michael Jackson didn't want to have his own kids in any way. Like those kids that he has, I don't know, allegedly, I guess, but shit, I shouldn't have that. Like, so, you know, like, we just gotta hold ourselves accountable. Hold that mirror, because if we keep letting each other off the hook and then we talk shit about white people gonna look at us like, motherfucker, look at y'all motherfuckers killing each other every fucking day. Then we're gonna say, yeah, but nah, you know, but the weekends are free. Like, what the fuck you gonna say after that? It's done. We wanna go to white people and be like, look how y'all fucking up. We can do that right now. Everybody who been a fucking president. Boom, just like that. Even when it's Obama, it was a white man behind him, man. Like, and I don't mean like, not to be fucking preachy shit, but it's like, damn, like, there's always a white person behind it. Yeah, all of this. So the white people are the ones that, okay, yeah, they created America, but these are the motherfuckers that are ruining America too, more than blacks, more than Hispanics, except for the ones that they want to bring here illegally. That'll fuck all of us up because, hello, you don't get what America's about. Yeah, like, I understand. It's like the pregnant dog in the fucking neighborhood, but nah, man, chill. Yeah, nigga, that dog got a man now. Yeah. Nah, not like that either. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that mentality of it's like working for Apple. They ain't gonna just let you go in there and just be like, yo, go ahead, sell how you sell. Nah. Now you working with these guys. Now you gotta fucking kind of like, you know, gotta be briefing and shit. People don't know their fucking rights. That's why they're over here getting fucking looking ridiculous. Fucking, you know, wanting this dude Kyle Rittenhouse to go to jail and shit. But if that was their fucking cousin, I know. No, not them. Yeah, that's how y'all gonna fucking act. You know, but the media goes bark. That's what the media goes. The media just be like, how you doing, guys? All right, bark. Y'all gotta go, whoa, what's wrong, master? What's wrong, master? Who's misbehaving today? Did anybody take the vaccine, master? Like, it's like the fucking Uncle Hotep shit that he be doing. The Tobias shit. But it's like, y'all fucking bark. Y'all bark. I'm still thinking about that bar that I said, though. About how when you follow up on all that shit and CNN and all that shit, and you let them shits get to your fucking emotion and all that shit, then, you know, like, who's really working for the media? That's how I see it. You should have a fucking clear, level head and notice when shit's being pushed upon us. Like that vaccine shit, that shit gave them the ultimate okay, because they saw how we folded that fast. You know, and we are the ones that's holding back and making it hard for them. You know what I'm saying? And through that, we get shit like change. You know, it's not somebody promising us and us making ourselves feel like, okay, good, okay, you got us? You sure? I bet, damn, see? And then it be your own people's promises, like 3LW, and deliver on none. But the media won't be like, yo, you heard what this nigga was promising? Now look, he do shit. No, they can't do that. But who the media do attack? Yep. Say it with me. Trump. Yeah, of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, the media was like, yo, bark at this nigga. And we all did. Luckily, I did my little research here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, hold up. Why everybody like hate him? I'm like, okay, the media. Okay, so but there's people that like him. Yeah, nigga, that should give me the interest to read up on him. And then I was like, God damn, this dude was getting into rich nigga beef since, probably prior to the 80s, but I think it's the 80s. With Koch and all that shit. All those stories you gotta understand. Like, none of these motherfuckers hate like Trump at all. Cause Trump was his own boss. And they will come to him for like, yo, can I get this look? And like, can I come in and we take pictures? That type of shit was going on. So it's funny how they say that shit about him now. Like, or he went to Russia, or he went to North Korea for a photo op. Motherfucker, he eats tensions in fucking North Korea. Like, this is the unfathomable shit. Like, obviously, because Biden's in, like, shit's gonna be fucking turning loose. But come on, man, like, that was his story. When the president went over there and shook hands, probably because he fucking threatened the fuck out of them. Let's be honest. But it's a lot of shit that is. It's like Trump gave you out too much material. Cause now y'all can cook Biden. It's just like that. It's like whoop and boom. But we not doing that. We love Master Biden. Man, he crazy. It's like every week is something new with Biden. And his approval rate is falling. Cause remember, we used to make a big deal out of Trump. Oh, look, is that 50 something? That's what I used to hear and get. Well, how's your boy? How's your homegirl, Kamala Harris, the Indian parrot? Yeah, nah. So that's why I feel like everything in a way is like, damn, is everything happening for like cliche for a reason, but really for a reason. Like, they led y'all astray during Trump, and then almost everything is happening to Biden, to what Trump is being accused of. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost there. A total like 180 that happened, and some of us still not seeing it. So that's why it's important to be aware. That's why I got to do this fucking podcast. With so much drama in the LBC. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, whoever listening to this, you are the resistance, like fucking Alex Jones, but shit, it's true. Like, hey, if you're listening, then hey, like, more power to you, because there's a lot of people that are not getting it, man. And they're looking stupid and more stupid every day. Which now I can understand why there's people in politics who are just fucking dickheads and don't know shit. These are people that usually get fucking, not usually, but those particular ones probably just come from the top down instead from the bottom up. When you come from the bottom up, you're doing all your research. When you come from the top down, your parents, high rank amount, people, yada yada. That's how it works. That's how it works. But there's 3 lessons with the Rittenhouse, Dolph, and Michael Jackson. There's lessons in each and one of them. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. I guess for Rittenhouse, because the fucking media left out a lot of shit, man. Young Dolph, even though I never knew his music like that, whatever, but listen, man, who knows how he died? Who, the labels, what he owes, I don't know. Does the label even get a piece of anything he does? I don't know. I heard he was independent, yada yada, but I don't know if that's still an escape from the music industry, if you know what I'm saying? It's not. Like, the way I see it is like, but it's, like I said before, there's something you can learn from each one. Rittenhouse, Kyle, whatever the name is, Young Dolph, and Michael Jackson. That Michael Jackson is like represents like that, yeah, but maybe not, yeah, but and that's according to that picture. If that picture is true, again, I just want to clarify. But it's that, and Young Dolph is the inner hatred between each other that we have, which needs to stop. It's gonna continue going on, and we're gonna be out here and get prepared because you're gonna have to fucking fake your emotion when you see like, damn, we gotta do another one. We gotta do another one of these rest in peace. Another one. You know, we're gonna get sick and tired of that shit. It's up to us, and we still don't know what the fuck. And we have internet. That you would have thought without internet, it's like, okay, hold up, but nigga, we got internet. We can all communicate with each other. There's no reason for us to be behaving like this. That's why white people go animals and be like, oh, wait, you said nigger? Yeah, because that's it. We have to say that back. You know, but we really are fucking sometimes acting like fucking thugs and shit. There's no reason why you should be going people in fucking barbershops trying to kill somebody in front of other people. You know, like, that's fucking ridiculous shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you will still have that. And it's like, damn, do y'all need something stronger? Like, y'all didn't need COVID. Bet. Y'all need something crazier? Like, is that what y'all want? For y'all to like, at least get the point and, like, you know, be a little bit more fucking civilized? Because I can easily say, oh, the money issue, but nigga, you can't even buy with sometimes sugar from your neighbor next door. They're gonna fucking judge you up and down. You know, so it's not only one side like that. But I guess for now, that's what's happening. But we need to change it. Somebody gotta speak about it or on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why props to Hassan Campbell for bringing that shit up, because if it wasn't for him, in a way, for a lot of fucking subjects that we should be talking about and don't want to speak about unless it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. And it needs to stop. It just needs to. But anyways, Pirate Radio, episode 26. Peace.